I mean, you do a lot before 8 a.m. than most Americans do the whole day or something like that. I forget how the commercial is. We do more before 8 a.m. than most Americans do in their whole day.
No, that's like the Army.
No.
Yeah.
They might be the Marines. 90s advertising. That's when I came up in. When beer commercials had depth.
When beer commercials had depth.
That's really the reason why I wanted to get into advertising, to make beer commercials.
Really?
Or to make goofy commercials.
Well, you would never be able to make a commercial as good as the Clydesdale commercials from Budweiser. So
those are not really.
Those are great commercials.
It's just them talking about the Clydesdales.
Okay, no, it's not them talking about the Clydesdales. It's about the man raising his Clydesdale and then shipping it off to be a Budweiser Clydesdale.
I look at those like the polar bear Coca-Cola. It's like you just try to show really cute, like animals being cute.
It was the relationship that they foraged.
That's like the Coca-Cola bears.
No, there are no humans in that commercial. Let me go to the
humans. Humans created the commercial.
The humans created the commercial.
No, it's a good commercial. I mean, if you have a good brand, the key is selling the brand and reminding people what the brand's about. That's the key.
Well, I remember it was a Budweiser commercial, and I don't drink beer, and I don't care about Clydesdale, so they did a good job.
For you and stuff. And awesome.
Gigi's here, says, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. How are you today? We're doing great. Sylvia's here, says, good morning, happy Saturday. Jacob's here, says, hey. Shelly's here. Melissa's here, says, good morning, Autumn, Richard, and Whack Fam. Happy football Saturday to you.
Happy, wonderful football
Thank you. I'm excited about it. Gail's here, says, good morning, Autumn, Richard. Happy sunny Saturday. Ugh, glad it's like that where you are, because it's not like that over her. TC's here, says, happy Saturday. Val's here, says, good morning. Daphne's here, says, good morning. Keto Dana says, good morning. Happy Saturday, Whack Fam. Brianna's here. Good morning. Holly's here. Says, good Saturday morning, Whack Fam. Absolutely.
Good morning.
Bayou Princess is here. Good morning. Mel Matthews is in the building.
Happy Saturday morning.
Rashada's here. Says, grand rising. And happy Saturday. Hashtag Whack Fam. Such a late start for me. About to go for my walk. Hashtag 75 hard. Same. I woke up an hour later, but that just means I didn't get to do any work today. I actually exercised the same time. So one of my inside workout is already done. It is stretching, and as boring.
Is that what today was?
Yeah, as boring as it was really important. So
that is awesome. So you spent all morning stretching and getting your body all limber?
Yeah, well, nice. I don't know if I call it limber, just less tight than it was, because everything hurt. It was bad. Yes, Heath here says, good morning. So glad we tuned in for another discussion as to why Richard is wrong. That's not the case. It's facts. Facts about the Coca-Cola polar bear commercial. It's just our differing of opinions.
That's not wrong.
It's not wrong. It's just different.
I mean, the Clydesdale's not. I mean, it's just like their brand. It's kind of like So I don't think that is like brilliant and deep. It's just the
way that they continue to find us new ways and new stories to care about the Clydesdales, I think is brilliant and deep. So.
Well, I think it's also caring and sweet. I think that's the overarching.
But getting you to feel caring and sweet toward beer, I think is brilliant.
No, and I said I put that with the same vein of the Coca-Cola polar bears, because they're always cute and sweet.
Well, they are cute.
You remember Coca-Cola? That's what I'm saying. I'm just putting in the same. Like, I wouldn't say it's like revolutionary commercial, but it's really sweet.
Okay, well, I would say it's revolutionary, but let's just agree to disagree. That's it. Like, they're just our opinions. They're not facts here. So, Joyce said, good morning, Whack Fam. Ear hustling, not having a good couple of days, but happy to say no emotional eating. Well, that's good, Joyce. I'll be looking forward to talk to you about that tomorrow. Hope everything gets better. Chris is here, says, good morning, go Bills. Who did the Bills play today?
Colts?
Okay, I don't care about those teams, so go Bills. Like, I don't care. All I want is the Steelers and the Ravens to win, right?
I don't know what you want.
I just don't. It all depends who they play. The Steelers play the Browns, so I want the Steelers to win. The Ravens play. Is it the Titans again? It's not the Titans. Is it the Titans again? That's a horrible game.
I'm amazed at this. It's only 6 games.
So I want the Ravens to win. Everybody else, go whatever team you want. Actually, I want I don't know if I want Tampa Bay to beat the Washington team. I just think it's a matter of fact that they are going to. And then I don't want the Saints to win, but they don't even play, right? Like, yeah, they play? Okay, good.
I don't know, today, tomorrow.
Okay. Who has the bye on this side?
The 2 number 1 teams.
Which are Kansas City.
And what's your team?
Oh, the Pack? Go Pack! Okay, good. Well, then I want the Saints to lose. I don't know why I haven't become a big fan.
I have no idea where you're at with anything.
I mean, I just like football. I just want to watch football. I don't care. Yes. Dr. Watt said, good morning, Watt fam. Christmas tree coming down in the boxes. Way to go, doctor. Great weekend. Daphne says, I've been so far off the rails for months and months looking for my motivation again. Help me, Wack fam. I know it can be difficult, but here's my suggestion, okay? First of all, you just got to get so sick of it that you're like, I'm ready to go back. This is not the life I want to live. That's how I felt toward New Year's. You know, like I ate off playing the week between Christmas and New Year's, and like that food was great. But even toward the end of it, I was just like, woo, I'm done. Like
first step,
I just want to get back.
You have to really
want to go back. Okay. Secondly, when you do go back, in my opinion, like there are keto meals and foods that you like just as much as those other foods. Make those meals first to where like you don't even miss the other stuff. Because what you'll realize is that after a certain point, you just want non-keto stuff because it's non-keto. You know, like, ooh, that Snickers bar looks good because like it's a Snickers bar, right? Mm-hmm. But like there are Quest bars that do the exact same thing. They give you the exact same feeling, you know? Mm-hmm. You might want that pizza because it's just Pizza Hut and it's just pizza, right? But like for me, my taco bowl, like the delicious, indulgy feeling that I get eating pizza, I get that same feeling eating taco bowl. I'm just like, oh my God. I love this, you know? So look for the keto foods that still give you that like, ooh, this is so good. I don't know if I should be having it sort of feeling, you know? And just start with those because in the beginning, especially after you've been off the rails for a while, mm-hmm. all you want to do or all your mind does is compare your diet food to like all the vacation food that you had, right? Mm-hmm. And of course, your everyday life does look boring compared to a vacation, you know? But if you set it up in a way to where like you just love your everyday food so much that you don't miss that other food, then that's how I feel. And especially the longer that I'm off playing, the more that like that stuff can to go in the distance and I don't even want it. Like I don't even want Pizza Hut. I don't even want Costco cake. I don't even want like, you know, I can objectively recognize that like I love those things mm-hmm. and they taste delicious, but like they've had their time, like, and now is not the time where I have them, so I don't even want them anymore. Granted, give me 3 or 4 months, and I'm like, it's gonna have been so long since I've had Costco cake. Like, you start to put it on a pedestal. It's not. It's just regular. Nature. It's just regular. So
it's human nature.
But it really comes with really, really wanting to get back on track
and to piggyback on that.
Yeah, piggyback, husband.
Oh my God! No, to piggyback on that is like. Most people are waiting for a light bulb, like a light bulb or a light switch. Mm-hmm. And just remember that motivation just starts with one step, mm-hmm. one day, and then you put another step in front of that. And you keep doing that, and then it builds up and builds up. So it's not, don't like keep waiting for that. At 1 week, I'm going to get the juice to really bust myself out.
So that is exactly, so this book that I'm reading, The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth, mm-hmm. They say that people have it backwards. You're looking for motivation in order to take action, but that will never happen. Motivation rarely inspires action. What happens is you have to take the action first, and then that's when you find your motivation.
Inside of the action.
Exactly. So action. Is that in that book? Yeah. Action actually creates the motivation. Man, motivation does not create the action. Yeah, you can write a book, babe. So unfortunately, if you're looking for motivation to help get you started, you're never going to get started and you're just going to keep going back. You're just going to keep going backward. You have to act even when you don't feel like it. Like another thing that this book said that I was like, oh my God, thank you. It was like successful people make it a habit of doing the things that unsuccessful people don't want to do. the tea is successful people don't want to do them either. We just we just do them anyway, So do it anyway. Like, don't wait until you're motivated. Don't wait until you're so inspired. Do it anyway. Do it and grit your teeth and be like, this is lame. I don't want to be doing this.
And then whenever you put 2 days together, guess what happens? A trend begins to form.
So that's my lesson to y'all today. Do it anyway. Like, don't wait until you feel like doing it. That's all.
Remember that. Don't look at the finish line. Also, don't look at the finish line. Look down at your feet and just keep moving forward. Don't worry about the finish line. Worry about moving forward. Simple as that.
Yes, worry about moving forward. Thank you, husband. Chris said, greetings and salutations. I said Chris, like Shane, my mama. Hi, Mom. How you doing?
That is kind of how you wrote it.
I know, right? I'd be forgetting to translate it in my head sometimes. Dr. Y said Steelers. Yes, absolutely. We are looking for the Steelers. Fee said go Bills and Seahawks. Who do the Seahawks play? I would also like the Seahawks to win. Yeah, okay. Even though Aaron Donald, I would like the Seahawks to win that game. So
you're all over the place.
Well, I know, right?
You'll change it at that
time. Bayou Princess said, hold up. Who that nation? No, man, I can't get down with the Saints, man.
I love the Saints.
He said beer is proof that God loves us and wants us to be happy. Absolutely not. Cece's here says, good morning, Autumn and Richard and the family. Fine Saturday morning to everyone. Fine Saturday morning to you, Cece, mama. Mel said, weekend plans, taking my mother-in-law to dinner for her 80th birthday. Oh, first time being able to eat in a restaurant since the week of Thanksgiving. Oh, that's awesome.
Wow. Congratulations, Mel.
Yeah, good luck. I know, right? Brianna said, definitely. It felt like garbage at New Year's. I'm so glad to be back on keto. Same, right? So, I liken it to just going on a long vacation. Like on day 9, it's like, yeah, this vacation is fun, but I'm just ready to get back home, and keto is home.
Day 9 is that for you?
No. I'm just whatever day that is for you. It's not
like I'm gonna go to the teens.
Yeah, no.
Day 13. I'm like, you know what?
Well,
there's so much beach.
No, exactly. he could live at the beach. The beach could be his home, But it's like, think of the vacation as something that's good. But that's the thing. Think that you can't work from the beach. Yes. So it's just you need to get back home because you need to start doing the things that will sustain your everyday life. And working and eating on plan are those things.
I'm also weird because I can just eat a keto bar at the beach too, or something like that. So eat a Quest bar and be fine. So,
yes.
Nice.
No, babe. It's not. You're not eating keto on vacation. Going off keto is the vacation. It's a metaphor. It's a metaphor. That's all I'm saying.
I know.
He said ribeye, wings, and meat sticks for the win. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Actually, 0 out of 3. I don't like any of those things. Who am I kidding?
I was gonna say those are all my favorite things.
Yeah, I have a roast in the crock pot. So I used the Keto Chow beef soup base, and it did make. I mixed it with water because I was afraid of it gumming up.
It's the Keto Chow Inc. Are they?
Yes.
Here?
No, they're not here. So it was liquidy, so I made the beef in that, and then it got super duper liquidy toward the end of the day because of all the fats and the juices. So this was yesterday, so I was just it's still a little too liquidy for me. So Richard was like, oh, you can just keep it in the crock pot overnight and it'll continue to reduce down and get even more drier. Well,
that's what I told her. I was like, the more you keep it in, the meat's already done, so now you're just letting done meat boil in its own juices, which is going
and reduce and
it's going to toughen it up a little bit. But you love that.
I love tough meat. So this morning it actually did. It came out great. So I'm so excited. So now I
and the Keto Chow.
I'm gonna have to spend the Keto Chow did make it once it reduced all the way down, it made it. I like the
which makes me
gravy
think you might add too much water to it.
Yes.
Well, you added the perfect amount of water. Somebody who likes decent.
Who would have liked to turn it off? Yeah. Well, no, because a normal person could have also just gotten tongues and taken taken the meat out of the juice, I just wanted it to all reduce down further. So it's delicious. I am excited about it. But now I have to spend about 30 minutes picking through and only taking the parts that I want to eat and not the fatty parts.
How'd you do that yesterday?
I still identified some more. So yesterday, I mean, there were huge chunks of fat, and I was just like,
you do not like any fat at all in anything. That's why you don't like a ribeye.
Yeah.
It's because it's too marbly.
Yeah.
Which is the best part.
No. So I actually was able to pick out a lot of those big chunks and put them on a plate because those are the parts that Richard wanted. I was like, "What are you gonna do with that?" And he was just like, "Eat it." And I'm just like,
yes,
"But no, that gummy, chewy.
Give me all the
No.
meats.
No.
I love you.
Daphne said vacation for 8 months. Exactly. That's not. You can't go on vacation for 8 months. Exactly. That's not a vacation. That's where you live. That's where you live, right? So.
Yes,
that's exactly what it is.
I think you live there now. You start getting mail.
Mom said, Heath, nobody drinks beer for the taste, only for the effect. Beer is disgusting. I agree. I don't drink beer at all. Like I said, if I'm getting drunk, I'm getting lit. Give me 4 shots of hard liquor and leg out.
You like to jump off the building first and then parachute down.
No.
A lot of people like that.
Oh my God, Fee said wrong, Mama. I'm with Heath. No, like beer, everyone says is an acquired taste. Like you don't start to hate you don't hate the taste of it. You just like, this is.
I'm back and forth.
It's kind of like ACV in my opinion. It's just like I don't really like it. I could force myself to learn to like it, but I don't want to. So
I'm back and forth. I've had moments where it is tasty.
CC and Val are not a fan of the beer.
I've had moments where it's not. I've had moments where. Also, it comes down to. Are we talking like craft or like the standard Pilsner that everybody, the Bud Light, Miller Lite?
Now he just used the words that I don't know. Holly said, now I need a shirt that says do it anyway. I got you, Holly. Like, yeah. Let me see.
Just 1 foot in front of the other.
Yeah, Daphne says truth. I totally believe that one good day motivates the next. Yes, exactly. You got to act before you feel like
and
acting.
You have to collect them too.
Like,
you can't collect anything without nothing. Like, you got to start with one to collect.
Look, you guys, we were talking about on Clubhouse yesterday. There's a club on Clubhouse called Keto for the Soul. And so we talk like pretty much every night over on Clubhouse. And if you're not on Clubhouse and you have an iPhone, email me at watchautumnketo@gmail.com if you want. And I'll see, I think I have a couple of invites. But we were talking about, well, at least I was talking about the power of doing something once, once you do something one time, that's all you need. One time. That's all you need to rely on, to call back to prove that you can do it over and over again. Yeah. This goes back to my first week on keto. Ooh. The hardest thing for me, which I knew was going to be Saturday and Sunday, because, back when I was working my corporate job, the structure of a 9 to 5, I knew exactly what my day looked like. I was busy. I knew exactly when breakfast, lunch, and dinner time was. But on Saturday and Sunday, I don't have that structure. And so my mind is just like, all I want to do is eat, So the first week that I was on keto, I was like, I'm really doing this. I'm really going to commit. So on Saturday and Sunday, I literally just pretended I was at work. Like I found things to do, or even if I was watching TV or doing something, I broke it up into work chunks because I was just like, from 9 to 11, I'm doing this. From 1 to this is lunchtime. So I would trick my mind into feeling like I was at work because that would, determine when I was supposed to eat. Yeah. And so the first weekend I got through being on plan because, once Monday hits, I'm right back. Like I have no problem. It's only Saturday and Sunday. So the first weekend I made it through and I got back to Monday, I was just like, oh my God, I actually did it. Like I can do it, And so now when Friday and Saturday or when Saturday and Sunday come up again, it's just like, all I got to do is call back to like, you've already done this. You know that you can do it. You know you can do it. Just do it again. Right. So it's just the power of doing something once. So you know that you're capable of being on keto for extended periods of time because you've already done it. So just call back to that strength, start to do it anyway. And then you'll realize
Sounds
that you
about
get,
right,
you know,
Joey.
way back into, you know,
Look
further
at
back
you.
into the routine. So
I'm so impressed with these motivational tips.
thank you.
You got me.
Shelly said, "Good morning, Mom. You trying the almond butter and jelly keto bar was awesome. You make me laugh." Oh yeah, that's what I want to talk about. This keto crisp bar, I tried it yesterday. And Mom tried it too over on Instagram. You can still watch the Insta stories.
Oh, nice.
This is so good. This is their newest flavor. It's plant-based. Like, that's something that was important to them. I was like, I don't really care, you know? So they sent these to me. First of all, I was like, is it me or the keto bar or the keto crisp bar is getting a little smaller, you know? But regardless, this is a square of deliciousness, right? Like, this is so good in my opinion. You immediately taste like the blackberry jelly and like the tartness and then the chewy creaminess of the almond butter. Like, this is probably my favorite flavor. Like, this and the almond butter chocolate chip, because that one's really good too. But this is great in just a completely different way because of the tartness of the blackberry. Woo wee! You can use the code Autumn Keto for 25% off.
So now you join my side in saying Keto Crisp is the best.
No. No, they're not the best. I mean,
that's what we agreed to.
I mean, they're delicious though. Don't get me wrong.
And so back to the keto brick versus Quest bar.
This new flavor is delicious. I am truly a fan. Really, they asked me to make a post about it. They were like, you know, you can make the post on January, what is the 8th? I was like, cool. So like part of me was just going to be like, oh, Keto Crisp, you know, like, this is me taking pictures. Keto Crisp have released a new flavor. Go check it out. But I was like, I really want to like try it out to see if I'll like it. So I had a bite of it and I gave Richard the rest. And I honestly didn't expect to like it at all. I was just like, okay, I'm just going to try it, see if I can find something positive to say about it. But like, because I don't like combo flavors. Y'all know I don't like peanut butter and jelly flavored stuff. I don't like s'more flavored stuff because like the flavors never come through. But I was pleasantly surprised. I mean, bite, chew, 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 light bulbs. I was just like, oh my God, this is delicious.
I kind of knew that was coming. You want to know
why? Why?
It's Keto Crisp.
No, yeah, I mean, Keto Crisp is delicious. Don't get me wrong.
Between them and Smart
but
Cakes,
I
don't know who's better.
It was just really good. So that's all I got to say. Alyssa's here, says happy Saturday. I have that book in my Amazon cart after you had mentioned it before. Trying to be successful not only with my health but my career. I absolutely. I mean, this the 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. I think is a great read. You know. The more self-development stuff you read, the more you realize they're all saying the same thing. But there is such value in hearing people word it differently and apply it to different situations. Like all it really takes is that one way of someone to word it that's really going to resonate with you, you know?
Well, I look at it like any teacher or professor you have, like anything like that. The way, because we've had good teachers and we've had not so good teachers. And the good teachers actually engage you, actually make you, challenge you, and push you in different directions. That's what a good book does. Where it's like, they could be saying the same thing. You have lots of English teachers, but you had that one special one where it's like, they took it different. We're like, wow, they're all saying the exact same thing, but they connected with you. They said the words in the proper way. They just connected with you.
So I like that book. Yeah, exactly. So he said to Mom, that being said, it's been over a year since I had a beer. I was about to ask Keith. I was just like, how does beer fit into your ketogenic lifestyle? You know what I'm saying? But that makes sense. So.
But it's nice to have, like, that's his vacation.
Rashana said, hashtag Baltimore Ravens. You're right. Hashtag Lamar Jackson.
That's his keto cake.
I mean, more power to
it's
him.
Like it's just some very rare special occasions. Probably even less than probably once every 2 or 3 years.
Gail said, since I'm a Clevelander, I would be hating on you, Steelers fan. But since I couldn't care less about sports, I forgive you all. I know, right? Go Browns. I mean, good job for getting this far. But I don't want you to win anymore. Okay.
I mean, if they earn it, they earn it.
If they earn it. Now, if they earn it, they earn it. You're right.
And as far as the Clevelander goes, it's kind of the situation. You haven't really been successful enough to want to, like, what does this feel like? This is weird. We're in a weird place.
Dana said, when I go off plan, there are always a handful of food I can't wait to have, but then I realize they don't taste as good as the pre-keto days. I agree with that. There are always foods that I build up in my head that I'm like, oh, this would be so great to have. And then I have it. And I'm just like,
well, that's that childhood thing.
That might as well have been a Quest bar. Or, you know, like I could have had it like I don't get that same differentiating feeling that I used to get.
Yes.
There are only a couple things that give me that feeling. I know for a fact. Pizza Hut pizza, Costco cake, and cookie cake, and then ice cream sundaes. Like those are the only things where I'm just like, there is nothing that could replace this. Yeah, you know, pretty much everything else, I'm just like, I could have kept a keto for that. You know,
you've grown out of that moment.
Gail said, "Ooh, you have to give us a taste report on your roast." Yeah, I'll probably make a full day of eating, talking about my roast. It was good. Really good. So yeah, Sarah's here, says, "Hello, peoples. What up?" So yes, Gail said that just reminds me of Chris. Where is he? I don't know. Well, it is. He is 2 hours behind, I think. So it is only almost 8 o'clock on a weekend. So yeah,
choir rehearsal. So
I know, right? He said, "Autumn, what is your opinion on barbecue burnt ends?" I don't know if I've ever specifically had burnt ends, but that would be closer to like the only type of food, like meat that I would like.
The situation with burnt ends, though, is they have to be way burnt to earth.
Yeah, because see, I even think that I was watching some burnt ends getting cooked on Food Network or something, and I was just like, even those still seem too gummy, or like when they're too big, like when the pieces are too big. I can't do it.
I don't think White Pam understands how charred you like your meat. Like she likes her past well done.
Gail says, "Give me the fat." No, Shelly says, but only when the options are like cooked and gummy or like charred and tough, you know? For instance, a hamburger can never be gummy. So I don't mind a regularly cooked hamburger, you know?
That's not all.
That's not like, or burnt to a crisp, you know? Or like a bratwurst can't be gummy. It's only things that have like big amounts of fat.
Those were also grounded meat.
Exactly.
You can do grounded meat easy.
Yeah, exactly.
Grounded meat is your favorite.
Yes.
Anything that's like an actual pork chop.
Yeah.
A piece of steak.
Yes, a whole cut of meat. No, it does have to be really, really, really.
That's why
sausage
is grounded. Yes. Just put in a casing.
Exactly.
Me on the other
JJ's here says, I didn't get a notification. Hey, good morning. Well, I'm glad you're here.
I'll take all the meat.
No, I can't. I mean, I just don't like it. Like that whole gummy.
No, like, it's a consistency thing.
Yeah, it's just a texture. Yes, it is just a texture.
I just love all the textures.
No, I can't. I can't do the textures. Nice. Whatever that was great.
That was my get me all the meats in.
No. Sarah says can't eat brisket because of the fat content. It will mess with my stomach too much. It doesn't mess with my stomach. It just like the chewiness messes with my enjoyment of eating the food. So
it's a texture thing.
Yes, Rhonda said guar gum would also give you a thicker gravy. Yes, it's not. I didn't want to necessarily thicken it up. I wanted to reduce it down because there was also too much liquid. You know, it was almost like a soup, but it was just more water. Yeah, so yeah, that's true.
Also going to release the juice.
Exactly, that's true.
Didn't anticipate.
Absolutely.
But it came out perfect for you.
Yes.
That's what I'm most excited about.
Yeah, Mel said, sorry, Autumn, I'm with Richard. I like some fat on the meat. Ribeyes are my fave. We'll be having one today. No,
I'm saying, but I'm used to the way you eat though. So I know how to cook your food and everything.
He says an acquired taste is such a silly concept. Let me keep hitting my hand with a hammer until it feels good. It's an acquired taste. Exactly. Look. Like,
to be fair, it does toughen your hand up.
But that's exactly what I think acquired tastes are. Oh, I hate this, but let me keep drinking it until I don't hate it anymore. You're like acquiring the taste of something that you don't like.
It's kind of like, Bruce Lee used to punch a wooden block. In the beginning, it hurt, but after like 2,000 times, your hands are really tough. It depends on what you're trying to do. That acquired taste, if it's something you truly hate and don't want to implement it in your lane, that you really forcing yourself. Yeah. But most of the times acquired taste is just like something you're not really the fan of, but you still gotta weave it into your day.
I mean, you have a tolerance for it, basically.
There you go.
No. Yeah, Mom said, Shelly, it was that good. Yes, I agree. It was that delicious. So
not easy.
Holly said, I used to be a serious beer drinker. My family and friends couldn't believe I stopped drinking it when I started keto. That's crazy. I would have never thought. I don't like beer. Shelly said, I have to buy those. Do you know what they are sweetened with? Let me see where the ingredients are. Maybe they're on here.
I know, right? Actually, I don't know.
First ingredient, almonds. Second ingredient, chicory root fiber. isolated soy protein, almond protein powder, cocoa butter, erythritol, blackberries, MCT oil. No wonder it tasted so much like blackberries. There's legit blackberries in here. MCT oil, sunflower lecithin, sea salt, natural flavors, stevia. Well, that actually makes me like this a whole lot more. It's a lot cleaner than I thought it was. Chicory root fiber aside, that's not bad. Like that's all the ingredients right there.
Raise your hand if you're a big fan of keto. If it's really, really good.
So erythritol and stevia.
Compared to everything.
That's pretty great. That is pretty great. They taste delicious. Oh my gosh. My husband, you're ridiculous. So he said, I'm looking forward to taking the warden out for her birthday dinner tonight at Fogo de Chao. That's open where you live? That's awesome.
My goodness. I don't even know what that is. But
yes. And that's one of them like Brazilian steakhouses, right?
Oh, is it?
Where they come. Have you ever been there, man?
The one they cut the meat off of?
Yeah. I'm going to take my honey buns there. That would be your paradise. Where they just keep bringing the meat to you and cutting it up to you. But see, here's my problem. I guess you can eat when you have things to eat because like, you don't eat enough. So I'm not taking you to Fogo de Chao when you only have like 2 bits of this and this. Like, no, you got to get your money's worth.
I know how to eat. I just want to eat the stuff I want to eat.
Exactly, which I think that's what they would have there.
Yes, I can't do sweets that much.
No, that's it. This is a meat restaurant. Dr. Watt said Solar Bread has bagels coming out soon. That's amazing. I do. Maybe I would definitely have those to try, but once again, I can't keep them in my house.
No,
so
not at all. We definitely did.
Yeah,
once or twice a year.
It's like a granola. Cece said half gallon complete already. Jeez Louise. TC said I like the fact that it's plant based. I can't eat whey. Yes, this is plant-based. That's exactly what their little thing was. Like, no way. But it's like WHEY, like, no way.
I think that also adds to why the size of this. So I think
and the consistency as well. Because even though it is keto crisp, this is a very smooth bar. You know, like we were just like, where are the little crispy nuggets? Because the other ones kind of looked like Rice Krispie treats, where you could see little protein paste pieces. That's more of a smooth, homogeneous bar. Crunch, yeah, where you saw the little parts coming out. Yeah,
that's what it reminds me of the most.
Not that one. Yeah, it was that. That is good. So yeah, I'm a fan.
Keto Chris.
Jacob says I love Quest white chocolate raspberry. See, I personally would never choose that flavor because I'm like, ooh, I don't like things with fruit in them. You know, like the raspberry. But like. I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't think I was going to like this, but it actually was really, really delicious.
I'm all here about the fruits.
Yes, all about the fruits. Linda said, good morning, Wark fam. I'm late. Well, I'm glad that you're here, Linda. So, Val said, I had what Val said until I definitely lost it. She said, I'll always do that. Build it up in my head. Thing with McDonald's McRib. Each year when they come out, then I get one and I'm like, that was gross, a McRib.
I've had.
That's the novelty of that.
When did that come out? Like in 19?
Yeah, Mom said Thornton's Donuts. Yeah, a treat day favorite. Those are delicious as well. So,
I was like, I think I saw a documentary on like it's not really real.
Yes.
So wait a minute, what? You lied
It's just a concoction shaped into
smash. You lied to me.
That's all fast food marketing.
I'm gonna make a McRib. It's gonna be some real meat. No. Okay, but shave it real.
No.
And put it on a hoagie roll.
No.
With your own.
Cece said our Italian night turned out good with Primal Kitchen dairy-free Alfredo sauce. That sounds good. Ooh. Absolutely.
I'm a big fan of Alfredo.
Melissa said charred beyond recognition. I know. I mean, that's how I do like most meats. I'm not
gonna say anything that's not ground. Yes,
I do.
So that's why I was like, your burnt ends need to be more burnt. Like they need to be where normal people wouldn't like. Yeah, like, you have to burn them until they like
crispy, tough, chewy. Yeah,
like that face I'm making, she'd be like,
exactly.
This is awesome.
Dana said ribeye, asparagus, and jalapeno poppers for dinner. Love me ribeye. That sounds good.
I'm saying it's one of the best cuts.
Is Kim here? My cousin Kim allegedly is here. Says hello. Oh, she is here. Hey. Gail said Autumn went to Costco yesterday and bought Zip Fizz for the first time because it was on sale. Gail, funny story. We bought Zip Fizz for the first time in a long time because of that sale.
For the first time.
Because we got that too. So we got peach mango
we saw that sale
and the variety pack. Yeah, we saw the sale. I thought you were gonna rob. So.
No, I couldn't. There was no other that made sense.
We was gonna swell because
I said swell.
Okay.
I said we saw the
sale.
I said we saw the sale as well, and it was swell.
You didn't say that.
I literally just said
You
that.
just said that, but you
No,
didn't
I
say
said it
no. You
before.
didn't say that before. Because I would have definitely given you some bars on that one.
Rewind the tape.
He said,
Rewind the tape.
Hi, Joe Ray.
Johnny.
Glad that you're here.
Tape room.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to rewind. What's that? Maybe like the Truman Show, but like what's that? It was like the Adjustment Bureau where they could rewind real life or something like that. So
wasn't the Truman Show. That
yeah, well, that's where everyone was actors. Yes, exactly. So yes, that guy is weird. So yeah, that is what we. Sarah's quoting the Little Mermaid over here.
Oh.
JJ said, Autumn, I thought if you eat burnt meat, it links to cancer. Has anyone heard of that before? Yeah. So the carcinogens that come with that's I've seen eating anything made over fire, So like whatever, anything grilled, when the actual fire, like all of the chemicals that come up from a fire, not necessarily the best for you. But that's what I'm saying. I don't necessarily eat that stuff a lot. It's just when I do eat it, that's how it has to be prepared. So, I'll take my chances.
We're not an everyday thing.
Yeah, it's definitely not an everyday thing. So it's kind of like the same thing with diet soda. It's just like, if you drink like a gallon of diet soda a day, every day, then it can be really bad for you. But, if I drink it like, once, twice a week even, then I'm not concerned. But yes, too much of anything will definitely be really bad for you.
In my world now, nice moderation. But with also that being said we find out more and more that a good chunk of stuff causes cancer.
Yes, exactly.
So you can worry about everything and start double dutching and do-si-doing all through life. It's just do what you do, slow down good when you can, and just enjoy what you can.
Gail said, I got the Zip Fizz that has orange, grape, and fruit punch. I really just want the fruit punch, so I will try my least favorite first, which is orange. Yes, I don't like orange. I give them to Richard.
You like grape?
I don't mind grape. I don't like orange.
Oh,
okay. It's gotten to the point where I don't prefer a grape, and given a choice over anything else in grape, I'll pretty much choose anything else, but I don't like the taste of orange. I will avoid those at all costs. Whereas grape, it's just if that's the only thing left between grape and orange, I'm just and I'll grab the grape.
Definitely don't mind that.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like an orange soda.
Yeah, no, I don't. I just don't really like that flavor a lot.
Grape pops.
So Kim said, I've been watching all of your 75 hard journeys and I'm very impressed. Awesome. Yeah, people are posting on Instagram, on Facebook. You guys, once again, I haven't been on Facebook in a week. So, be expecting me to go through that today and make sure I see and like all your posts. I just going through being on social media, I just don't do it on a daily basis. It's been difficult for me to post on Instagram every day, so I just got to get better at that. I've been working. I do prefer to be on my little tablet though. I don't not social media.
Games instead of
that's not how I spend my time. Yeah, a lot of people would spend their off time on social media. I spend my off time on my little games and stuff like that. So you're right. Okay, well, I am going to, today's a fasting day for me. Oh yeah, I forgot. Today's a fasting day, so I'm not going to eat anything. That's exciting.
Oh yeah, Saturday is your fasting day.
Yeah, football is here. It's also exciting. So I've already did my stretching workout inside. Later today, I'm going to take my bike outside and ride on my bike again. And other than that, I plan on sitting at the computer while the television is on football, maybe checking social media, maybe checking emails, doing things like that. Well, if I'm sitting at the computer, then I'll be working. But yeah, if I'm sitting on the couch, I'm going to be playing games. Okay, I stepped on the scale today and I was 188.6. That's minus 0.2. Hey, that's not bad for an eating day. Yesterday. So I'm fasting today. I don't think I'm going to have a bulletproof coffee. I don't know. I mean, it might be fun to have a bulletproof coffee because I haven't had one in so long. And I haven't had a delicious warm beverage. Now, the more that I'm talking about it, I might actually have one. But, seeing as I eat every day, going a whole day without eating, with 0 calories, basically, it's not too far fetched. So I may or may not have one. Although, I think I just talked myself into it because I miss that hot beverage and it's cold AF outside. You know what I'm talking about? Other than that, I am just going to, Sarah said burnt meat equals cancer is BS. Sun exposure will give you cancer more than burnt meat. See, preach. I mean, the sun causes cancer.
That's what I'm saying. I think if we really, I think 40, 50 years from now, we're probably like, everything gives you a little bit of cancer.
Yeah, everything gives you a little.
It's just a question on what
cancer.
levels. The sun gives you more, way more than like any bird meat.
Yes.
The difference is crazy.
Yeah, and I just think it is in like everything they say is like it's in such large amounts,
Ain't
like
an everyday thing.
Yeah, like you'd have maybe if you ate 20 pounds
30.
of charred meat every day, yes, you'd be more, likely. But it just at the rate that people eat them, not necessarily. So, okay, so I'm getting off here. I'm going to read because I gotta read. I gotta drink my water.
That time of year.
Yeah, my 75 hard stuff. But everyone have a great day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern.
Do my
okay.
secret sneaking exercises.
His old secret workouts.
Don't you be looking at me?
I can't look at you because I don't know when you be doing it. So have a good day, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Really flexing? That's what you're doing?